This marble tile place card with a name written in calligraphy infuse elegance into your event decor. I'm so excited to show you how to create them in this video. Hi! If you're new to the Join Hands channel, thanks for stopping by. I love showing you how to create handmade items that bring joy from your hands to your heart. Now let's get started on today's video. This is the first of a 3-part series on different ways to create calligraphy on tiles. If you want to keep updated when the other 2 videos come out on using gouache and gold liquid leaf, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more tutorials just like this. Now let's start with the preparation in cleaning and choosing our tiles for our place cards. Let's talk tiles, my friends. First, we'll talk about the shape. The hexagonal marble ones are all the rage now because it exudes a modern luxury look. Your event, though, might be something different. You might have an exotic theme, in which case these Moroccan tile patterns would be perfect. If you're trying to look at the shape of the tile, what you write on it also matters. For tiles like this, it is long. Of course, you can write it this way, but you can also write it this way, and this is good if you are writing Chinese characters. We've talked about the shape, so let's now talk about the color. In terms of color, primarily, the decision would depend on what the event's theme colors are. However, another thing to consider is also the inks that you're comfortable using. If you're mainly using, say, Dr. P.H. Martin's bleed-proof white, you might want to select black, which is a dark color. For metallic inks, silver on white is very difficult to see. If you're using gouache or acrylic paint for your inks and you can access any color, then you just need to find a color that complements your tile. Your tiles come in all sorts of surfaces. I prefer smooth surfaces. That way I don't spoil my pen tips or nibs. Also, jagged surfaces distort your calligraphy. However, tiles shouldn't be so glassy smooth that your pen nibs skid and it becomes hard to control. This series of tiles have 3 types. So this is a glassy smooth tile. So how I write on it is how I write on glass, as shown in my glass calligraphy tutorial. There is also something that is reminiscent of most ceramic tiles. So this is a smooth surface. And this is a different kind of smooth surface. It is more akin to sea glass. So there's some tooth. What I don't really like using so much is this particular one. But you can see tooth on the surface. And this makes it very difficult for my pen nib. When you're buying tiles, it comes in a sheet. And they are held together by this webbing or mesh lining. So what you need to do is you have to remove these before they can be used to turn into gifts or a place name or escort card. They're not always very difficult to remove. Sometimes they can be. So I already removed a little bit here, and you can just peel it off like so. Okay, so it leaves some glue, as you can see, the residue. And if you don't like it, what you can do is you have a piece of cloth, I think velvet would be nice, and then you just stick it to the back of the tile. So it's also very nice for the tile to rest on if it's on a velvet base. If it's not important to you to have a raised surface that is given by the liquid leaf and you're okay with having something that is flat, then I would recommend you going with the DecoColor. It's also a really pretty gold. So since we can't have enough joy, I am going to write the word joy again. And before we start, remember to shake the pen. So this DecoColor in gold by MARVY UCHIDA is a good pen to use if you want to use the method of monoline, where all the lines are of equal weight and you don't have thicks and thins. So you can see all the lines of equal weight. But if you want, you can always draw the downstrokes again and have thicker downstrokes. It's just that for this size of a pen nib and for the size of the tile, if you have thicks and thins, it just looks a little bit too clumsy. So you can see it is still a really pretty, it's quite flat, but it's a pretty gold. It's really shimmery. So if you like the effect of this, go for the DecoColor. It's also something that's really convenient to use.
I'll also be working with gouache paint and liquid gold leaf on tiles, and those videos will be coming up soon. So if you want to be updated, do like this video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. These gorgeous tiles can be used as place cards at a table setting for a wedding or a dinner party. If the tiles are bigger, you can also use them for coasters or gifts. So let me know what else you think they can be used for in the comments down below. In this video, you saw me using a pen marker. There are just so many art supplies you can get, but you want to save money by just getting straight to buying only those that work for your projects. So I curated a roundup of pens and inks for you. I do a review of specific marker and paint pens, those for fabric, inks and paints for food, and so on. Now it's chock full of useful information, and you can get this guide by clicking the link in the description box below. See you guys in my next video.